Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. And today I'm going to be trying to maybe start a new series. I want you guys to give me feedback in the comments right now. Before we get any further into this video, the plan with this series is for me to try and grind my way up to 1,000 rating on DB. I've never been to 1,000 rating on DB. I just started getting into DB recently, like back in tier format. I started playing on DB. And the highest rating I got to was like 800 something. So I want to do a series where I just try and grind all the way up to 1,000 rating on DB. Right now, this first part is going to be grinding up to 600 rating on DB. This match I'm going to go over because I had just played it. And when I started playing it, you guys can see, or you guys can't see because probably my face is blocking it, but I'm at 586 rating. And this match, I believe, put me at 599. So we still have to grind all the way to 600 rating. But we just need one more win and we'll get to 600 rating. But if you guys want to see like a full duel, because my plan with this series was to originally showcase the full games, like just hop into DB and record the whole game. And I know that can be boring because there's a lot of times where I'm just thinking or my opponent's just thinking and we're kind of just sitting there thinking out our plays and not talking too much. Some people may enjoy that. So that's where I want your guys' feedback in the comment section below. If you guys want me to do like 30-minute to an hour and 20-minute long videos of me playing DB like straight up and like I wouldn't say no cuts, but like minimal cuts, and I'm just like playing, grinding up to 1,000? Or would you guys rather see me just show off some highlight replays that I get on my way to 1,000 rating? Because I think that's a good goal and a good series type thing to kind of put into action. So if you guys would give me some feedback in the comment section below, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you guys want to see more of this series, bro, 10 likes, drop a like on this video. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly helps out the channel. Also, I wanted to say I'm going to be doing this with Branded. If you guys are fans of the channel, if you guys watch the channel consistently, you guys know this is the deck I play the most. I love this deck. This is like one of my favorite decks of all time. So yeah, let's just hop it right into this one. Like I said, this was a game I just played to get really, really close to 600 rating. I'm 599. I'm gonna call it 600 rating. But yeah, let's hop right into the match, bro. So I hit bro with a good luck, have fun, and we'll just hop right into this game. So opening hand, I draw a Luber, opening Radiant Kaiju, Brandon in red, and Merc. He draws evenly matched, Lady Labyrinth of Silver Castle, Super Poly, Skill Drain, and Tears of the Overroot. So he's playing Super Poly in his Labyrinth deck, which is interesting, probably for this matchup specifically, so it works out for him. So he just goes ahead, he sets Skill Drain, he sets Terrors, he sets Super Poly. He has no engine. He does have Lady Labyrinth that he can summon if a trap card's activated, so let's just go ahead and continue. So I go standby phase, opening, summon out Aluber effect, and then he goes Skill Drain, and then I think on that. So Chainlink 1 Aluber, Chainlink 2 Skill Drain, Chainlink 3 Brandon Red, target Aluber to hand, and then so we go ahead and add that. Banish for Coritis, and then we go ahead and search for Brain Infusion, and then we proceed to the main phase. Oh, I'm not fast forwarding. So we proceed, actually no, yeah, because we banished Merc from hand off of the grabbing the Albaz, so we do get a search for the Shrouded Dragon. So we go ahead and grab the Shrouded Dragon there. Forgot about that. So then we go Shrouded Dragon, dump Retribution, add or draw into Foolish Burial. And then I do some thinking. Skill Drain, oh man, this is going to be a problematic card in the format. This is going to be a 3 of in all the Labyrinth decks, most likely. Pair that with Trap Tricks, who potentially could run this card because they are unaffected by Skill Drain, the extra deck monsters at least. So this, I have a plan to, because my branded deck is a little bit different than most people's branded decks. I have main deck outs to Skill Drain. I'm not sure if anybody else has a main deck out to Skill Drain unless they go Chimera somehow with like opening, or not opening, but Brandon and White. If they go like Brandon and White for Chimera and then activate Chimera, they change Skill Drain, or Skill Drain's already up. Then you Brandon in red, banish the you guys know Chimera to pop the Skill Drain. That's like the way. That's like the play. You have to summon Chimera and then Chimera get it off the board and out Skill Drain that way. But you guys can see I already use my Brandon in red. So you guys will see my main deck out to Skill Drain here in a second. So we'll go ahead and fast forward. He goes Terrors, sets back my Retribution, which is fine. So Retribution gets set. I attack for 25 direct. He summons out Lady, and then I go main phase 2. Kaiju his Lady. I go Foolish. I send Sorenir. Sorenir effect to send Regain. And then end phase Albion effect to set Branded Beast. This is my main deck out to skill drain. So I have Sorinir and Grave. During the end phase of his turn, I'm going to be able to place regain face up in my spell trap zone. Then if he summons, I can bring back Sorinir and start cooking that way. So let's just go ahead and fast forward. He's just going to attack over. I take 300. That's totally fine. He goes end phase. I go Branded Beast, put back the regain like I was explaining. I go Gold Sark, banish Tragedy, and then we go regain Chainlink 1 to put on the bottom and draw. Tragedy Chainlink 2 to search Adlib. So let's keep going. So put on the bottom, draw Branded Fusion, activate Branded Fusion, dump Cartesia and Guy, and then we go. So yeah, main deck outs to skill drain, draw Branded Fusion. We make Albion, tribute the Albion for Lubellion. Lubellion, no effect because it's under skill drain, but we go Branded Beast to pop. Actually, I'm keyed. So this is why you go over your replays. I could have went Chainlink 1 Lubellion, place Branded Beast, or place the Fusion one, lost, place lost, then chain Branded Beast to pop him and pop skill drain. So that was a misplay on my end. Definitely don't make that misplay. That's something I could have done. Then I go normal summon Aliber effect. Your boy thinks. And then I add Branded Lost, which I could have just placed off Lubellion. So definitely don't misplay. And then end phase, we go Albion to grab Branded Fusion for follow-up. And then Cartesia comes back to hand. He normal summons Ariana at trigger to summon the Bestial. He goes Welcome Labyrinth. And then he super poly comes up here into Mud Dragon. I go Sorinir, send Druid's Worm. If he summons again, I can summon that. Take all this damage, and I'm on 1400 life, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. 1400. Yep. Main phase 2, he goes Exteton Knights. If your opponent has more troll cards in their hand and on the field, you can detach from the those cards, throw other cards on the field. Also, your opponent takes no further damage. So I get board wiped here. My main deck's out to skill drain's gone. So all he has is big welcome set. I could have added back anything I wanted in the end phase with Retribution, but I was like, let me just wait on this and see what I can do. So we go special summon Cartesia, activate Branded Lost, anything here, Branded Fusion. He has to chain this now or else he's just not going to be able to respawn. So he goes and summons Lady, which is totally fine. So we go ahead and send Dark Magician, Fallen of Albaz, summon out Lubellion, Lubellion effect, Lost effect, Chainlink 2, and then that should be a scoop because we add Spriggan's Kit, and then we put back, and that is a GG. So that was game 1 against Labyrinth. Labyrinth's definitely a tough matchup here. But going second, we draw evenly Dark Magician, Tragedy, Fallen of Albaz, and a Luber. So we got evenly matched for going second, which is good. Dark Magician can actually not be bad. There's one time where I got I think it was Ashed on Branded Fusion or something, and I had Albaz, Dark Magician, and Blazing Cartesia. Literally could just almost summon Blazing Cartesia. Or maybe it was D-Barrier and I was going second. I don't really remember, but you could just hard make Dragoons crazy. So he goes ahead and sets Judgment, Skill Drain, Judgment, Welcome. So he has Engine, Ash, Double Judgment. I lose this game. I'm going to put this on fast forward. We go battle phase evenly, 1 Judgment down. And then I'm just going to fast forward this because it gets pretty degen. I'm not going to lie. We do have main deck outs to this card. The only thing is I got to draw this stuff, you know what I'm saying? I think I sided out a single Bestial as well. I did not, however, side out the Beast and regained, as you guys see, because it came up last game super crazy. It let me win the game. I outed Skill Drain and I ended up winning the game. So why would I take this out? This is the reason why I like the Bestial package in this deck. Is just because it's solid, bro. It's actually solid. It helps you out weird stuff like that. Obviously, it sucks to draw Beast and Lubellion. That's tough, but it is what it is. So let's just go fast forward here. We go Lubellion to Ag Magma. And then I normal summon Aqua Dolphin effect, discard a Luber. He shows his hand. And this is something that I had to call a judge about. I wasn't exactly sure about this. Aqua Dolphin versus Raw Sphere mode. But the judge does end up coming later. And he informs us that this has an undefined attack value. Because homie was saying here, Crow, was that this doesn't have a value. So I was thinking the question marks were zeros in terms of value, but it's not how that works. It just has an undefined value. So I take 500 here, but I just call a judge and I'm like, let me just wait. And then we go put back, summon out Mirror Jade, banish Aqua Dolphin, send Albion, search for Branded Fusion. I saw his hand, so I was playing around evenly in the sphere mode. I know he has 2 traps. I couldn't really brand it in red because he had Lord, so there's no point. So the judge comes and he says, I basically just say Aqua Dolphin versus Fear Mode, and he said you can't destroy it. Okay, thanks. Why in the future? Because it has undefined attack value. And then bro said, thought so. Okay, thanks. I take 500. So that's just something for you guys to know. Aqua Dolphin versus Fear Mode. You cannot destroy this Fear Mode. So we'll move on here. I go Branded Fusion effect. Dump Cartasia and Albaz. Summon out Albion. Albion effect. Think, no problem. He goes Tears of the Overroot. Mirror Jade and Dark Magician. So I set the Dark Magician, and he thinks if he wants to chain, he ends up not wanting to chain. So I'll just fast forward, and then he said that's good. So we set the Dark Magician, and then just end up banishing it. And another Albion from the grave to summon out Dragoon. New Chain Link. Mirror Jade will activate to wipe his board during the end phase. But your boy's trying to go for game here. I'm going for game here. So actually, we could have done this differently. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. Let's just keep going. We place Regain face up in the spell trap zone. Then we go ahead and activate Magma, banish Mirror Jade, and then put Mirror Jade on the bottom to draw one. And then Magma has Chain Link 2 to chain block to search during the end phase. Most likely he's not stopping that. And of course, we draw the Druid Worm, which is tough. It's tough. But it's alright. So I go ahead and do a massive think. And then I do opening for Alibur. Alibur, grab Brandon Red. My Dragoon is vulnerable. It's vulnerable. Then we go battle phase. He goes big welcome. I say that's fine. He brings out Lady. Okay, that's also fine. Then he bounces back Lady, and then I wasn't exact. I'm pretty sure I could trigger Regained here, so because he did summon, right? So he's going to summon out Lord after that. I'm going to summon out Druid Worm, and then he's going to set D barrier, and then those are all okays. And then I go Branded in red. I target a Lubrat first, but I really need to grab Albaz because I need to make Chimera with different names because now I can pop these. But I need Chimera with different names, and I want to keep the big bodies on board. So I ended up adding this, but I realized that's a misplay. So I just go ahead and add Albaz here. I was trying to keep it like it's not bad to keep Albaz, especially if you have like Rinbrum engraved. But I'm going for game, so I want the big bodies. And then we go Chimera effect. And wait, did I misplay? No, I already put back with the regain. Okay, so I can't do that again. So chain block. Then he's going to go Lady to summon. Chain Lady to summon. I draw cross out. I pop the set and the Lord. And then I try to attack over with the Chimera. And this is GG on board. If I clear this with this can't attack directly. So I clear this with this. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then he banishes targets. I just go Dragoon negate. I know his hand, like he's basically cooked. And then attack for game. So that was the duel, and I ended up at 599 rating like I was explaining to you guys. But anyway, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like on this video. 10 likes for part 2, grinding to 1,000 rating. Let me know, like I said, if you guys want full-length videos or if you guys just want like kind of some highlights like this of just me playing games on my road to 1,000 rating on DB. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'm out. See you next time.